27 years after the release of the miniseries in 1990, Pennywise arises once again to terrorize the town of Derriere in It 2017. Now, with the release of this movie, I felt inspired to read Stephen King's It novel since, like 90% of the time the book is better. But then I saw the page count and, oh god. Fuck that. Hey guys, what's up? It's me and you're you, and welcome to another movie review. And today we're going to see if It was the shit. We're not going to base this off of no percentage rating or letter grade rating. We're not even going to base this off an inch rating like you usually see here. It's basically just going to be if it was or it was not the shit. But in all seriousness, we are going to give it an inch rating at the end like usual. So yeah, with that being said, let's dive into this faster than Georgie did to his death. Let's float, bitches. If you are familiar with the It novel or have seen the 1990 miniseries, then you know how this thing goes down. But for those who are not familiar with the material or the story, it's about the shape-shifting demonic clown, Pennywise, who terrorizes kids by using their greatest fears against them, and these kids have to find a way to stop Pennywise and save their town, the town of Derry. Now, the original story and the miniseries contains two arcs, one focusing on when they were kids and the other focusing on when the main characters are adults. The movie, as you could tell from the trailer, only focuses on when they were kids. And honestly, if they make a part 2 of this movie when they're adults, which is most likely the case, then I'm not sure if it'll be as fun or as enjoyable as this one was. This movie's charm lies within the kids and the interaction between each other, the Losers Club, as they call themselves. Great name, by the way. The movie does a fantastic job of capturing the feel of childhood and how you and your friends would act back in the day. The adventures, the playing, the dirty jokes, and I am glad they went this route with the kids, as portraying them as realistically as possible, because oh yeah, kids definitely cuss when they're alone around their friends, regardless of how many times they go to church on Sundays or what parents think or believe. I think Matt Stone and Trey Parker, creators of South Park, put it perfectly when in an interview they said something like, I don't know why people are surprised with kids cussing. When kids are alone with their friends, it's all game. Don't quote me on that, but it was something along those lines. There's going to be a kid in here that will remind you of you, or that reminds you of a friend you had when you were little. The development of the characters was done wonderfully, but with that being said, all of them didn't receive the same amount of development. I think there were about 2 kids that kind of hid in the back and didn't get much development, which is fine because it was the least interesting ones from the group, in my opinion. Now, time to talk about the main reason of why people are going to see this movie. Pennywise. It basically comes down to the question at the beginning, was it the shit? Was Pennywise the shit? I'm just going to go out and say it. I think Bill Skarsgård, Mouthguard, Bodyguard, whatever his last name was, did a phenomenal job at playing Pennywise in this movie. And, that's right, and I liked him better than Tim Curry's Pennywise. Yup, you heard that right. I liked this one better than the original. Now, I will say that Tim Curry's Pennywise did not have the help of movie magic like this Pennywise did. I believe that a good portion of this Pennywise's scariness came from the effects they did during his scare scenes. But that does not take away the fact that this Pennywise did a fantastic job on his own at being scary and just being plain out creepy by just his presence, mannerisms, and voice. That scene where he's in the sewer talking to Georgie sends chills up your spine. Easily I could rewatch that scene like 10 times and still feel the same uneasy feeling as the first time. I will say one thing that I did not like about the straight up jump scares in this movie, the fact that they repeated a lot of the same shaky effect on Pennywise. It was not for every single jump scare because that would have been way too much, but they did utilize it for quite a few. You'll see what I'm talking about when you see the movie, or if you have already seen the movie, maybe you already know what I'm talking about. I feel like if I talk anymore, I'm going to go into spoiler territory, so I might make a spoiler video on this. But with that being said, guys, it has great, fun, relatable characters. It's funny, it's scary. It does a great job at balancing the two. Pennywise is a scary demonic presence. What more do you want? It's easily the best horror movie in I'm not even sure how long, so I can safely say that it was the shit. So with that, I am going to give it a 9-inch. That's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I made another clown-related movie review earlier this week, so I'll leave that at the end of the video for you guys to check out. Sound good? Alright, cool. See you next time. Peace.